presence is everywhere! Out of my way! Demon dogs! Eat it, boy!
What's up, fellow collectors? P-Rockzilla back again for another review, and today we're taking a look at the S.H.Figuarts Megumi Fushiguro. Well, I'm pretty sure I butchered that a little bit, but this is the figure from a character in Jujutsu Kaisen, which is an anime. It came out a while ago, but the newest season came out not too long ago, and I'm late to this anime, and I jumped in, and I'm enjoying this so far. I do have the Gojo review go up, and I have another one. I forgot which character his name was, currently the main character. So I do have a few more of this line that I am picking up, and I currently have, in my pile. So if I jumped onto it real quick, get the review, and add them to my other ones so I can have a full display with these guys. Loving the anime. I know this is a late figure, but like I said, I apologize. I just didn't know much about this anime at that time. Wasn't really watching it, never even heard about it. But now I'm enjoying it. And you know me, I like to get the figures of things I enjoy. So with that in mind, please hit the like, subscribe button, click the bell notification, and let's get this review started. Dale! What's up, fellow collectors? Die action. Dale. Alright, so let's look at the box before we get the figure out the box. And Megumi, like I said, pretty cool character, a little funky with the hairstyle. One thing about S.H.Figuarts is they do make nice boxes. They're compact, but they're actually pretty nice with the design and everything. A few poses from the character, a little plain in the background. There should be, at least some kind of like backdrop back there. But in the case of me, I bought these at New York Comic Con, so it was good that these packages were basically small and compact because there was less things for me to carry on my person as I was walking through Comic Con. You can see right there, S.H.Figuarts right there, all the other ones going there, and here's the exclusive piece tag you get with this figure. And I like to actually add that. Some people do find it a pain because it forces you to buy the figure that you really don't want sometimes just to get the piece you really want to get. So it could be, double-edged swords that, could be a good thing and a bad thing. All right. So now we got him, and good look at the box. Let's go ahead and get him out the box. And once you get him out the box, you agree with one clamshell. Basically has the figure right there. And yeah, I guess for the price, you don't get many accessories. One thing I do wish did come with was when I'm watching the anime, he does like the spirit, like the animals, like the wolf, that weird looking, like owl looking thing. It should have came with at least one of those, man. I think he had like a small animal too, if I remember correctly. S.H.Figuarts, man. They're the same thing as S.H. Monster Arts, where they give us the figures that we want, man. But like, come on, man. These characters do so many effects and things during the shows that they can at least give us, a little effect piece or something. But anyways, here's everything you get with there. You get Sukuna's extra head sculpt, face sculpt right there. And then behind the pieces of instruction manual right there. So a good thing to just take a quick look at. There you go. All right, so let's go ahead and get him out and all the accessories. Take a close look in 4K at all the details that come with the figure. And there we have Megumi laid out with all the accessories, the limited accessories that come in the package. So, of course, let's take a look at the figure first to see if it's a good representation of the character from the anime. As you can see here, the face definitely looks like it. S.H.Figuarts does do an awesome job, in my opinion, with the eyes, the way they paint those eyes. It looks like they're basically like right off the screen. Now, one thing I can say right now is that neck just feels kind of weird. See how this is like just a little loose there? Don't think mine is a bootleg because I did get it at Comic-Con. It was always a small chance, but just wish this was like, covered a little bit more right there, as you can see there. Just wish that was a little bit better because if you have them posed like this, like, yeah, you see all that stuff right there, whatever. So there we go. So like I said, good chance that mine's maybe something like that, but if not, it definitely is not like loose where it's like flapping all over the place. Well, maybe a little bit. maybe a little bit. All right, so there we go. So anyways, looks like him. Definitely looks like him. The hair is pretty spiky, so be very careful with it. You could poke yourself with it. Like the little buttons right here, the little detail, even the small details and the small buttons right there on the collar and on the chest. And then, all right, so one thing I will say about this anime, I am kind of annoyed, well, not annoyed, but didn't like too much the fact that this is their costumes, their school costumes. Because the thing is, they all kind of look the same. The only difference really is sometimes they have different colors up here or something different down here in the shoes or whatever. Like a little touch there, but I just wish they all had like their own personality a little bit more showing through their outfits and costumes. And then not only that, it's like pretty basic. Like it's just no, like it's just a jacket and pants. But definitely looks like him, as you can see, going through. Got those weird boots down here. It'd be cool if you had Tim's instead. But yeah, so just, I would think, you'll wear some sneakers if you're going to be running around like a ninja and stuff like that. But there we go. We got the boots there. All right, so let's look at the articulation. So as I said before, my head's pretty, out there. So there you go. The head can look that far up. You can look this far down. Just looks a little funky at the neck part right there. You can do a full 360. You can go sideways. You can do the giggity giggity. And then, yeah, so looks it up, look down. The neck portion has some articulation also. You can see that the neck does move. So you can definitely look down real good and look up real good like that. Look up at Gojo. The shoulders, let's see. So we can put the arms all the way up. And he could do a Y pose. Yeah, there we go. All right, look at that. So there we go, the pose. You do get double bend at the elbows. You do, let's see, you get twist at the bicep, upper shoulder too. Like right here up at the upper shoulder. And you get like a little bit right here in the shoulder. But most of it is right here at this joint right here. And you get a nice little butterfly looking joint at the shoulder. So you could definitely, do some cool poses right there. Let's put this back down. This is kind of feeling stiff again. I hope the nice pieces break on me. All right, so there we go. All right, so let's see how far the arms can go forward, all the way up like this, and back that far. Just feels a little funky, but it is what it is. All right, so there we go. At the waist, he does get twist at the midsection right there, like underneath the chest, and some bend, as you can see. And then you do get more at the waist down here below the jacket or the shirt, whatever you want to call it. It's like a soft, malleable plastic. So you do get way more bend this way. So you get 2 points of articulation for his waist. And let's see how far back. So you can go that far back. And his ab crunch, let's see how far forward he can go. Not too far. Now the legs, let's see. Can he do a split? Yep. So he can do a split. The legs go down. They can go pretty far forward. You're a little limited going backwards because the butt is hitting the back of the thigh. But he could definitely do, the little gymnastic splits right here. He could do the whole head Masada flying knee, as you can see. And he can also do the Hogan big boot, as you see. Do the big boot, run across the ring. Leg drop. Oh, what you gonna do, brother, when Hulkamania runs wild on you? Anyways, let's get back to this. And then at the knees, so you get double bend at the knees. Very good articulation there. And then you get twist at the upper thigh, as you can see right here. And then at the ankles, you get twist, obviously at the ankles. You get pivot. And the foot can go pretty far up. Decent amount down. And one of the cool things is always the toe articulation. So as you can see, you could definitely get him like in a running pose. It looks real good. All right, so there his articulation and the way he looks. I like the way he looks. Just wish it came with more things, man. So let's look at the few accessories he does come with. He does come with a yelling face sculpt, which more likely I'll have mine in. Because right here, looks cool, but he's just like, hey, man. Yeah. Oh, we gotta go do a mission. Oh, what a drag. And then he's like, yeah, let's go. Let's go now. Dale. So this is easy to swap out. I'll show you guys real quick. Just like the other ones, you basically take the bang out right here. There you go. Bangs come off. You get the full forehead. Pull that out. Slide that in. And then you put the bangs back on. And there you go. That's how you swap the heads out. And then you get the Sukuna head. Or Sukuna. This is more where he's kind of like smiling right there. So definitely want to try this out with my final poses. Add this to my other figure. And have them together. Definitely cool. Nice little paint application going on there. Looks like the tattoos are very well made. And the eyes. Then he does get 2 pair of open hands. I like the way the fact they articulate the fingernails on there. That looks real good for a small piece. And then he does do all his crazy jujutsu stuff like that. So he does do the hand symbols, and this is the ones that he does do. This is, you know, this reminds me of my old days. Birdman, Birdman, from Cash Money. Here you go, Birdman. He gets the Birdman hands. Then he gets these. Each one of these, if I remember correctly, they are named something different. I just forget the names off the top of my head right now. But each one of these poses he does with his hands for a different type of spell that he does. So this is pretty cool. I like the way these look though. I wonder if it's gonna be hard to put them together, like to put both hands on there. But definitely sculpted pretty good. Like you can see the each finger individually. Then he gets this one right here too. Now me, more likely, I'm probably gonna keep one of these two right here. I like these two right here, so I'm not sure. Maybe even this one. This is something different. But this is the other one you get here with the two hands together. I wish he did like a little Wu-Tang symbol. You know, he'll be like Wu-Tang or something like that. But this is definitely cool. Something different here. All right, so there goes everything that comes in the package: the figure, the articulation, the details, and that's it. That's all that comes in the package. All right, let's go ahead and get some size comparison started. And now we have them in a default pose ready for size comparison. So let's get the size comparison started. First, I'm going to bring an S.H.Figuarts figure, and this is going to be from the Dragon Ball line, and this is the S.H.Figuarts Hit. Next, I'm going to bring in a Figma figure, and this is from the Demon Slayer line. This is going to be the Figma Zenitsu. Now I'm going to bring a Mezco 112 figure, and this is going to be the Mezco 112 Deadpool. And last, I want to bring in a 1/6 scale figure, and this is going to be the Hot Toys 1/6 scale Bo-Katan from Mandalorian. Oh, look at the helmet. There we go. All right. Good size comparisons with 3 other figures in the same scale and one 1/6 scale figure, just in case you have any of these figures currently in your collection and you're curious of how he would fit in your display or in your collection. All right. Let's go ahead and get the final thoughts and final poses. There we have Megumi with the swap out face for Yuji. Finally got the name right, Yuji. I know that's not the right hair portion for the bangs, but that's currently what I have displayed. I didn't want to go through the boxes to find the right bangs, but I want to make sure I show you guys how the optional face swap would look on Yuji right there. So as you can see, Megumi's like, oh my god, what did I do here? He's like, sitting on the chair, face to his, hands to his face, like, oh my god, and this guy's all powered up, like, yeah, I got a new face going on. So just real quick, for this pose, I just want to show you guys the posability of those legs, because when I was first going through articulation, they did seem a little stiff, but if you mess around with them, you can get them posed a lot more better, as you can see here. So this is just more of, like I said, just wanted to show you the posability of the figure and how annoying that neck piece is. You can see the joint in the back of the head, man. It looks off, man. If something's not right there, but it looks off. Maybe I have to just basically pose it a little bit different. But there you go. Just a quick example of how the accessory piece looks on Yuji. So this is another pose I want to use to take advantage of testing out the toe articulation and some more of the knee articulation, because for some reason the left leg on mine feels a little stiffer than the right leg. And I also want to see what the waist articulation can let me do. I kind of want to have him lean forward more and to the angle, like angle to the right a little bit more. But because of the soft plastic on the shirt, or whatever you want to call it, it does hinder the articulation on the waist, so you can't get it bent too much. So this is more of just a pose. I want to swap out those hands too, get the little praying hands going on there, and just see how it looks. And it just feels a little finicky, this figure. Like I said, I'm not sure if this is, I don't think it's a bootleg, but I have a feeling it may be. I'm not sure. It just feels a little finicky when it comes to the articulation points. Like I feel like some stuff might break if you try to go too far. So if you're willing to test it out, just be careful and just, go as far as you think you feel comfortable going. And then we have Megumi with the other 2 Jujutsu Kaisen figures I have, Yuji and my boy Gojo. You can see there, they both come with some sort of blast effect. I wish Megumi came with his demon dogs. I know the Figma one comes with the demon dogs, and that's definitely a cool plus to have with this figure, because you have the hand gesture there, but you just don't have the dogs to go with it. So that's one thing I wish S.H.Figuarts did do, or at least gave us like some kind of accessory pack to go with them. They do it for the Dragon Ball Z figures. They could do it with this. But in my opinion, it should come with the figure, in my opinion, because it feels like the figure's incomplete. And I don't know, I just wish it had that blast effect. So this could look a lot better with those demon dogs behind him. And I wish he did come with another face swap, like at least one that had blood on there. If you see the 301, I think the favorite one also has that face swap too. Just some things that I feel like this figure is missing. But if you want to complete the team, I have no problem. You know, if you want to grab this figure, no problem with that, because it is somewhat of a cool figure. He does seem a little limited with the articulation, but once you get in there and start messing around with the joints, he can pose pretty good. It's just he feels so basic and plain, especially like I said in the beginning. I know this is fall of the anime, but you can see like their suits are all somewhat similar, so they don't, in my opinion, stand out completely like other animes. They have a little change, like little differences here and there. That's really about it. Because even the female, I guess she has like the dress on and everything, but still has the same color palette. So I just wish they had different color palettes, just to make the characters stand out. And I love that within animes when characters stand out. Not when they're all like, you know, looking the same. Like Naruto's a good example. They're in school, but they have different uniforms. Like they kind of have different symbols and everything like that. But cool figure. Like I said, it feels a little bootleggish. Like I don't know. It's just something about it feels a little off. Like I said, got in New York Comic Cons. I don't think it's a bootleg, but if it is, it is. It is what it is. What can I do about it? It still looks good with the other two. Just wish, you know, some of the joints were a little bit better. And like I said, the blast effect. I wish he had the demon dogs. But other than that, decent figure, cool figure to have with the other team members and the rest of the collection. Because I do tend to collect more of the Jujutsu Kaisen figures. I'm enjoying the anime and I'm enjoying the figures so far. I might have to dive into some of the figure ones just to get some of the blast effects. But I don't know if I'm going to go that route. So I hope you enjoyed this review. If you did, please hit that like, subscribe button, click that bell notification. And as always, collectors, keep collecting, stay safe, be good, dale.